Hey, bro, these old geezers love the babies, don't they? Shannon with a 23-year-old and 73-year-old retired head coach of the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick, has a 24-year-old girlfriend. Let's get it. What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to get into some yeah, man. I mean, preface this by saying it's a lot more involved with Shannon's whole escapades, right? It's just, she's much more than just some jail bait. But, we beat that dead horse, and we're waiting to see how the dust is gonna settle with that. But Bill Belichick, bro. I mean, apparently he been messing with Shawty for a minute. I don't know if they've publicly said that they're like, together or whatnot, but these two motherfuckers together, dog. Came across this video, I guess it's from CBS Sunday morning. I don't know if they're gonna let me rock though, because it's CBS, so I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized. So, I'll cross that bridge when I get there, man. Before we tap in though, man, Pete the Drip, shop StevieKnight.com. Cop my book, Fed Up, written by yours truly, inspired by true events. You know what I'm saying? The time I spent employed with the Border Patrol, and I hated it, and I got pissed off and wrote a book about it. And then consider pulling up to my self-development online community. It's called U4U, man, for those that, need a community, real talk, bro, especially for the bros, though. A lot of bros out here alone and ain't nobody to rely on, ain't nobody to talk to, don't want to be judged or whatnot, man. The community is fire, bro. Like-minded individuals that either want to give game or get game. Link for that. Pow. And then my Patreon, Night Watch, music exclusively, man. But you know what I'm saying? We dibbling, dabbling everything. Nah, and we definitely got to cover this Bill Belichick thing. Like I said, CBS dropped the video. They interviewing Bill Belichick, dog. And the first thing that gets my attention, bro, is like, Bill Belichick trying to look younger, bro, because he got the holes cut in his little Navy sweater, bro. I mean, look like his little 24-year-old girlfriend dressed him today, dog. But check this out.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
Escort. First thing that immediately comes to my mind, escort. I'm judging. I put a whole post on my Instagram the other day. You know what I'm saying? Put their age, set it together. And I gave people two options to choose between either, it's sick or they grown. Let me check and see what it was, what the end results was. I think I posted that shit yesterday. I know initially when I first put it up, the majority of people sided with it's sick, dog. You know what I'm saying? But they are grown. They ain't breaking no laws. You gotta put that out there, bro. But she an escort, bro. Once you were 73, hell, I don't know, 60 plus, you definitely don't give two fucks about what anybody got to say about your life. You heard he said, I don't care what nobody got to say about nothing. I ain't breaking no laws. I'm having the time of my life, bro. You said she got me feeling young, while I'm old as fuck, bro. So, I understand it from that point of view. And I don't think there's nothing predatory in nature going on, bro. I think Shawty is a literal escort. That's why she's so quick to hey, we ain't talking about it. She seemed to run the show. Like she been here before. She done this before. Bill Belichick's got to be the alpha or the most alpha, bro. But look like Shawty got Bill Belichick on a short chain. Yeah, I mean, I bet you was some freaky dicky shit going on behind closed doors, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Bill Belichick is dicking his little 24-year-old down responsibly, dog. You know what I'm saying? She ain't putting nothing out there. You already know he running a tight ship, dog, because she an escort. He paid for her silence. Do it look crazy? Yeah. Am I for it? No, but you know what I'm saying? They're doing an immoral thing the right way, so whatever's clever. But just in the optics look crazy, bro. What the fuck? They not talking about nothing. That's just poking and stroking, slopping, topping, poking, stroking. That shit, dog. I mean, that's the thing that outside of old geezers being fucking predators and shit. But there's nothing predatory in nature in here, dog. She getting what she want out of it, and he definitely getting what he want out of it, bro. But like for the old bros that feel like there's nothing wrong with an old man talking to a young girl. I know objective within the law of the land, there's nothing wrong with it, dog. But like, what the hell does a 73-year-old got to talk about with a 24-year-old woman? You know what I mean? What are y'all gonna talk about? Like for those that are actually in relationships with these women, you know what I'm talking about? Like what do y'all have in common? What are y'all gonna talk about, bro? It's just sex. That's why I said she's an escort. Straight up and down. She's an escort. But for the bros out here that say, ain't nothing wrong with it, what do y'all talk about? How's that work? What does that look like? What do y'all talk about? Politics? Talk about Powerpuff Girls and shit, bro. Like, I ain't nowhere near no damn 73-year-old dog, but you put me around a little 22, 23-year-old motherfucker. I want to blow my damn brains out, bro. I ain't got nothing to talk about with this girl. She don't even know how to clean her pussy right. You know what I mean? She don't even know how to clean her shit right, dog. This girl do, dog, because she an escort, bro. You know what I'm saying? She out here. She got to know how to goddamn have that damn cavity clean. You know what I'm saying? But like, dog, what the fuck we gonna talk about, bro? And then can you imagine an old head 73-year-old motherfucker with one of these damn liberal 21-year-old feminists out here that be talking all this crazy shit, bro? Oh, hell no. The fuck? Or get the fuck out of my face, bro. No. Hell no, bro. Hell no, dog. But, ain't none of that. It's some bullshit going on behind closed doors, but we'll never hear the likes of it, dog, because they doing it the fucking right way. That's what's wrong with Shannon. But there's a lot of people out here that's not fucking with Shannon for the sole reason that he's fucking with a damn 20, or hell, she was what, 18, 19? But 56-year-old with an 18, 19-year-old, same shit as a 70-year-old with a fucking 23, 24-year-old. Same shit to me. For those that are crucifying Shannon for being a little girl, how y'all feel about Belichick and his little girl? Yeah, I mean, I was talking to my bro about this whole situation because I had posted on my Instagram, dog. And it was interesting. Let me see. It was interesting conversation. Hold on. Keep him anonymous. Y'all ain't gonna know who bro is. But yeah, here you go. He commented to my post of the both of them. And it's a picture of both of them hand in hand. It says above his head, he's 73, she 24. In the poll, I put thoughts. And I said sick or, they grown. And my boy commented on my post, said, "Guy's my hero." I said, LOL, she gotta be a hoe. He said 24s are a lot better than 64s, 54s, 44s, and 34s, Stevie Knight. I said, the smash, yeah, but what the fuck your smart ass gonna talk about with a 24-year-old, LOL? My homeboy is very, very intelligent, bro. Like, he's fucking stupid smart, bro. He's a fucking encyclopedia, almanac. He know facts on facts on facts on facts about everything, bro. It's always dope talking to him and whatnot. But he says, bro, if you think I'm having deep combos with any chick over 30, you're out of your mind. Chicks have zero interest in stuff I'm interested in. Chicks not very knowledgeable, know nothing about history, politics, economics, genetics, science, tech, film, or business. They know almost nothing. Research confirms women are less knowledgeable on most topics than men. I can send research, even in things that they are supposed to have interest in, like psychology or sociology. They know nothing about genetics, intelligence, or even personality tests. Clueless. They know more than me on astrology, fad diets, and various ailments that justify them having trauma. You know what I mean? There's a lot of truth to what he's saying, dog, but you know what I'm saying? You can't, not all women. But I said, gotta find the right ones. I know it's tough these days, but they out there. My girl and I have deep combos all the time. One of the best parts about being in our relationship, you ain't gonna find that type of shit with a teeny bopper. He said, ha, some people, relationships people, I'm not. Plus, I'm not gambling all I work for on 50-50, on a 50-50 bet that marriage will work. No way. The data is the data. Facts. All facts. Right? And I said, I definitely get it. If I ever become single, I'll probably stay single because I don't want to deal with dating, but I definitely ain't saying you need to marry anybody. You ain't even got to be with her. I'm just saying having a confident woman in your life that can speak your language is huge. But, the gender war speaks otherwise, man. Right? We at it. against each other, man. And the way he described women is a general description of women by a lot of men out here that ain't fucking with women in any capacity, bro. Just for one thing, dog. Where you're 20 years old, all I want is cheeks. I ain't trying to talk to you, bro. And I used to be there. I used to be the same way, bro. Like when I was in the streets doing my fucking thing, dog. I dehumanize women, bro, because they was just something to use, not nothing to talk to. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know my story. I think. Well, I'm at the point now where I have a entire different perspective. And you know what I'm saying, I can talk to my boys all motherfucking day. They speak my language, bro, but I have like a queen with you that really speak your language and shit. And relationships ain't perfect at all. They're hard work, bro. So it ain't for the weak. You know what I'm saying? But having a woman that knows you, that y'all can talk about things, go into deep conversations, and then she can give you the female perspective, you had a male perspective, and y'all really know each other, bro. Like that shit is fire. Right, and men are a lot better off with a fucking strong queen behind them as opposed to being out here solo dolo. Like I saw a stat today. I mean, I didn't research this. I don't know if it's like some propaganda, but it makes a lot of sense because I thought about it just in my personal situation, man. But like, having a fruitful relationship with a woman adds years on to men's life, right? And the first thing it screams to me is that we go out, we go through this motherfucker, and we don't. Well, the type of man I am, and a lot of men can align with my perspective, bro. Like we're not really thinking about our health that way. My girl makes sure my diet is stupid clean, man. But like, she gonna force my ass into the fucking doctor's office or some shit when some shit pop up or pop off, or she notices something different in me. Dudes, we just work, go. This type of man, the man I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, I mean, because dudes are different these days. But say the archetype of man I'm talking about. Right, you know what I'm talking about, but we just go, work. You know what I'm saying? Mission, and we're not thinking about how we feel or how our body's responding to things, or like, we may have a cough or an ache or something come up that requires our attention. Like women, they stay on that shit, right? And when they fuck with you and they love you and they got all eyes on you, bro, they worry more about your health than you worried about your health, because men don't really. The ones that are out here working, trying to get it, we don't think about our work. We don't think about our health like that. We literally work ourselves to death. That's what happened to my father, right? Him being fucking alone around here, just out here working himself to death. Had my mama still been in his life, he'd still be alive right now. You know what I mean? Because she would have seen that shit, and she would have went to the doctor with his ass. You know what I'm saying? You got females out here that are, ride or die with their men that have better relationships with their significant other's doctor than the fucking husband do or the man do, right? Because they own it. You know what I'm saying? So like, when we minimizing, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm attacking my boy. Like, that's my fucking homie, bro. We had these conversations all the fucking time, and we disagree on a lot of things, bro. But we can have disagreements and still be fucking cool. But the day and age we in right now, where the gender war is large as it is, right? I just know as far as a man's concerned, right? And I'm not out here advocating for marriage or anything like that. I'm just advocating for, or not even advocating, I'm just presenting a reality of having a companion. The way society have it is like, women ain't shit, fuck them, you don't need them. But when you got your person, it goes both ways, bro, for men and women. When y'all got somebody, bro, it's like the amount of importance that person is. Like when you living with somebody, or either you with somebody, you married or whatever, you with this person every motherfucking day, talking to this motherfucker every fucking day. Like they gonna know you in and out. There's nobody's gonna know you better than the person that you with if you're in a healthy relationship. Hell, in a bad relationship, y'all know each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when we minimizing the impact of that person in your fucking life, dog, you missing out on things if you just, fuck it. All these hoes are just good for one thing. You know what I'm saying? The amount of importance that significant other is in your life is huge. If you can find a good one and have a healthy relationship, and that's the fucking problem. I realize how difficult that is right now. It's nearly impossible. Dating is fucking dead. Mainly due to the amount of propaganda we see all fucking day that's fanning the flames of the gender wars, where we're generalizing men and women certain ways, bro. But like, especially having my night talk channel specifically, I talk to women with the mindset of those that a lot of men are looking for, traditional conservative that are cool with gender roles and are not out here on some, slut walk type shit, and they know the importance of a man. They know the power and femininity and shit, like old school shit, bro. But, they don't put themselves out there like that, right? It's hard to find them. But it's easy to find the fucking thoughts that deteriorate the real image of the good women. You know what I'm saying? They out there. They just don't put themselves out there like that. But they're definitely out there, bro. I talk to them every day about their struggle, bro. It is fucked up, bro. But, you got some good dudes out here. You got some good women out here, man. As long as you're doing your thing, being the best version you can be, and, you know what I'm saying, doing the right things, making the right decisions, doing right by people, you know what I'm saying, you'll naturally find like-minded individuals and, hopefully run into a few that you can see yourself with, man. But just don't shut it off. Don't shut it off, bro. You know what I mean? I get why I'm not focused on them. Hell no, don't worry about a bitch. Right. But, don't look at them as just a whole. Right. Because they can give you a lot more if you let them. You feel me? But anyway, we out here though. Round and grow, growing the ground with the goddamn time. Night Nation, Night Watch. Love y'all motherfuckers, man. Thoughts?